So today I am going to Chiang Mai. I'm here in Ayutthaya. So one of the cool things is that I ordered a bus, and one of the drivers here is taking me to the bus station. He just picked me up at the hotel. So now he is taking me to the bus station, or to the bus. I'm not sure where. He just kind of pulled up into the hotel and asked for me, and I was ready to go. So that's pretty nice service. The bus to Chiang Mai is going to be 8 hours, and it was about $36. So it's supposed to be very comfortable, at least from what I read from the reviews. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, wow, take a look at that. This guy is going very fast. Wow, he's definitely stepping on it. My gosh, wow. For a tuk-tuk, this thing is going very fast. My gosh, I didn't know they could be this fast. Or I don't know if it's fast or if it just feels fast, but my gosh, my goodness sake. Wow, this guy is really stepping on it. Guess he really wants me to go to Chiang Mai. I don't know. Wow. Just incredible how this works. But wow. Whoa. Kind of a bumpy ride. Nothing too. I'm holding on like this. Wow. What a way to start my morning here. This guy is just really stepping on it. I think he's maxing out the velocity of this tuk-tuk. Jeez. Holy moly, my gosh. Never been in a ride like this before, but yeah. Wow. What a way. What a day to start. Jeez. My God. All right, now he slowed down a little bit, so I think we're getting to a stoplight, but yeah, wow. My gosh, he's really stepped on it. Ooh. I think if it wasn't for the stoplight, he'd be still going full max to the pedal. But yeah, so as I was saying, the bus is about 8 or 9 hours to Chiang Mai, and it was about $36. So I'll be heading there here momentarily. This driver is taking me to the bus station, or to the bus. I don't know where it's at, but yeah, I guess that's about it. I've never been to Chiang Mai, so I'm pretty excited just to see what it's all about. So I've arrived here at this shop. Not really sure what is all going on, but the driver has oh my goodness, that driver was so fast. I did not know those cars could go so fast, or those tuk-tuks. My gosh. I was holding on for dear life. I had my arm wrapped around the one of the bars on the top, and then I had my leg just pushed against the other side just to kind of hold leverage, or just to have leverage, because that whole ride was a little bit scary. No seatbelts, obviously. Yeah, and of course no seatbelts. But wow, that was that was a little scary. Just drove quite fast, but yeah. So I'm here in this little shop. Not sure. One of the ladies said just to wait 20 minutes and the bus will be here. So I'm assuming that the bus is gonna pull in, and then I'm gonna hop on the bus. But yeah, overall the process is overall very smooth. One of the things I'll say is that I use the website 12Go, and they've been really good. I've been booking my bus tickets on that website, and I really liked how they said they gave, I really like how they gave instructions about being 30 minutes outside of my hotel. So I was out there 30 minutes before, and right at the 30 mark, the driver pulled in. So that was really nice. I was ready and he was ready, and so then we just hopped on and just got here. So wow, not sure what this area is all about, but it's like maybe like an industrial area, or it's a retail, not really sure. Regardless, I am going to wait 20 minutes for the bus, and then I'll be heading to Chiang Mai. Well, I was getting my stuff ready because I saw this bus coming, and it turns out it's not the bus. So that was kind of odd. Not sure what that was about, but it appears that multiple buses stop here. And yeah, I thought that was just I was just getting my bags ready together. I saw some folks who were here who got on the bus, but the lady told me this isn't my bus. So very nice bus, by the way. Super class. Yeah, that was odd. But yeah, I guess I'll just continue waiting. She said another 10 minutes. It's already been 20 minutes, but she said another 10 minutes. So now it's a total of 30 minutes. So yeah, I'm not sure what else going on, but I guess I'll keep waiting. The fun part about traveling, right? So I am in the bus, and there is almost nobody here. I think there's only about 4 people and myself. But the bus is very, very comfortable, very nice. You can see the couches. They have a little pillow here, or kind of like a cushion, I want to say. And you can see the seats have a cushion for your head. And they have seat belts, but nobody's wearing the seat belts. And they have a USB charger, 2 USB chargers. That's pretty nice. And they have a screen, kind of pulls out. There's a USB on there. There's games, movies, music. I don't know, I haven't seen them. And there's also a bathroom back there. And the bus has not stopped. It's been about 2 hours and we're just going fast. The bus is going pretty fast. It's been 2 hours, there hasn't been any stops yet, so kind of surprised. But overall, the trip is very quiet, very, I don't know, I guess I just have the bus to myself in a way. But overall, it's just a very nice and quiet bus. Overall, it's just a very quiet, very nice, very relaxing. One of the cool things about these seats, I'll show you. Let's see if I can demonstrate here. These seats, let me see. Let's see how I can do this. These seats. Yep. So let me see how I can show you. These seats have these really nice leg rests. So you see they kind of pop out like this. That's kind of nice, right? And the other thing that these seats can do, let me see. They have a little reclining seat. So they go all the way back. Check that out. So this is the normal way that it stands. This is the normal, regular, this is the position, this is the normal position. And then if you want to recline it, it reclines all the, I think it's like a good 45 degree. Yeah, I'd say it's like almost 45, 55 degrees. You can see the difference there. So you can see the difference. It goes down pretty. So it goes down pretty well back. So it goes down pretty well back. I think that's a good resting position. And then with the seats, and then with the leg rests, that's pretty nice. It's pretty relaxing. Some folks up there are sleeping like this. I mean, there's only 4. I think only one of them is but I think that's nice. Let me try it. This is my view. If I so this is my view, just relaxing and just kicking back. I guess I could easily put the USB on, or I could easily just put some music, or I don't know, just sleep, I guess, just rest. It's about 6 hours to the, I think we got about 6 to 7 hours left. So yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure. So I'm just gonna rest, and I'm reading some books, just working on some items. And then another thing that I found out is that they do serve a meal here. They actually served, when I got on the bus, they served me a snack, which was like shrimp potato chips or shrimp chips. Those were really good. And then they also gave me a croissant, and they gave me a water. And then I think they're gonna serve a full meal later on the trip, so that'll be nice too. So I am just kind of relaxing here. I got pretty much the entire bus to myself. Or at least more than half of the bus to myself, right? And so I'm gonna be here for around 6 more hours, just cruising by and just enjoying the sights. And I'm seeing a lot of and this is one of the coolest ways to travel, in my opinion, just being able to see the countryside of Thailand, and just being able to see the area, just being able to see the roadside of Thailand, the outskirts of Bangkok, the outskirts of Chiang Mai. I think that's, wow, like I've seen some of these areas here and I'm like, wow, what is that? Like I know this, I should have got this on video, but I saw a giant gorilla on the roadside. It was like a statue. I'm like, what's that doing there? So I thought that was interesting, but I just like being on the road and seeing some of the buildings, the structures, the homes, different things. Like there's a statue over there. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, like a whole building over there, like China, like I think that's a Japanese building too. But yeah, there's just so many things to see, and so many things I didn't even know existed. Like there's a whole world, there's a whole life out here, and I think that's the beautiful thing about traveling, just being able to see different things that are happening in the world that you just didn't know. I mean, who would have thought, right? I'm just when I was a kid, I didn't even know what Thailand was, or didn't even fathom where it was on a map. But yeah, it's just a very beautiful, and yeah, let's see. There's just so many places. I'm trying to see if there's anything out here, but on this other side, there's a huge mountain. There's a mountain up there. It's very interesting to see. Almost reminds me a little bit it almost reminds me of driving through the outskirts of San Diego, down on the I-8, just a little bit, but not much, but you know, just a little bit of a similarity. Wow. Just amazing just to be able to see some of this and in true life, or in real life. Wow. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do in Chiang Mai, but some people told me, hey, go check it out. Might be fun. So I'm gonna go check it out. And I am doing this by bus. Wow. Lots of trees. So many trees. Lots of nature and trees and road. Wow. Whoa. Some folks are driving on the motorbike. It looks like they were going pretty fast too. Wow. Yeah, lots of trees. Lots and lots of trees. I really do enjoy, when I was in the US, I had some run-ins on traveling with, when I was in the US, I had several experiences traveling by Greyhound, and they weren't the best experiences, and so I always after that, I always shied away from traveling by bus. And it wasn't until I came to Asia that I've really enjoyed traveling by bus. I've really come to like the bus life here in Asia. I think it's super awesome, especially some of the buses here, like the giant ibis or giant ibis, not sure. I really like that bus company. Every time I get a chance to travel with them, I'm gonna travel with them. And this company, I don't know what this company's name is, but they seem pretty good. They have a really nice bus. It has a lot of good features to it. So, and this bus was $36, so it's taking me from Ayutthaya to Chiang Mai. So far so good. The trip has been very calm, very peaceful, very relaxing, very quiet. I think I'm the loudest one here. And I'm all the way in the back, so it's no worries. So yeah, overall, the bus life here in Asia, it's just very, 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 very great. I don't think Greyhound, yeah, I definitely don't miss being on the Greyhound, even though I did it a few times, but yeah, it's just a very completely different style. And I don't want to say well, Giant Ibis is quite punctual. This specific bus, it was gonna take me, I was supposed to pick me up at 10 a.m. I would say this bus company is okay in punctuality, because the gentleman came exactly at the 30 mark at the hotel, and then he drove really fast. I think he was driving fast just to make sure that I didn't miss the bus. So I really do appreciate that. And I think I think he actually he drove so fast that I got there 20 minutes or 15 minutes early. So I was waiting there for 30 minutes, I want to say, at that shop. And so I waited for 30 minutes, and I thought the bus was gonna come at 10 a.m. So it took him like 10 minutes to take me from my hotel to the bus area. And then I waited there for 15 to 20 minutes. And then I asked the lady, "Hey, is the bus gonna come or what?" And I asked the lady if the bus was running late or if it was coming, and she said, "Oh, you gotta wait 10 more minutes." So finally it came around 10:15. So I waited around 35 minutes, but when they did show up, the gentleman helped me with my bags. Then he told me where I should sit, which, I mean, there's just so many seats. I mean, you can sit anywhere. And he served me a water, he served me the potato chips, and he served me a little bread, which I still haven't ate. But overall, I'm really enjoying this trip. I couldn't ask for more. Wow, these buses are extremely awesome. So we have arrived to a restaurant. This is our bus right here. And what's funny was I was snoozing a little bit, and the driver put some dubstep music kind of just to wake us up. And I thought that was hilarious. So we are at the restaurant now. It looks like there's another bus over here. But yeah, it looks like oh, that bus is leaving. Wow. Anyways, so the restaurant is here. Yeah, not sure what this is about, but looks like they have a meal here or something of that nature. Exchange drinks. Not sure what what this is. Exchange drinks, that says right there. They have different food. Looks like this is a whole dining area here. Not sure what they have here, but I guess this is, I'm not sure if they're serving us lunch or if we are to buy our own lunch. And different foods over there. Not really sure. Huh. Alright, well, I'm gonna go figure things out, because I'm not sure what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. Either or, I could just buy a snack here. They have different items for sale. Different candies. Different snacks of sorts. Wow. Just all sorts. What the? Wow. I've never seen something like this before. Ice cream malo. It's like marshmallow, but wow, looks like a snake on there. One of the most interesting snacks I've seen here in Thailand is this. I'm not sure what this is. It's like a fish snack of sorts, but I'm not sure how one eats this. I just think it's so interesting. This is a snack right here. Wow. I've never seen a snack like this. I'm not sure what it, I mean, I'm sure it tastes like fish, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. Costs about $2 for that snack. But yeah, lots of different things here, and it seems like we're just at a rest stop eating place here. So yeah, just looking around. I'm kind of craving tamarind. I'm not sure why, but I'm definitely craving some tamarind with sugar. All of a sudden, I don't know why, I just kind of craving tamarind, and I saw it the other day, but I didn't get it. And now that I'm here, I'm craving it, so I don't know if they have any. This is like some kind of banana thing, dried bananas. Never seen that before. They have like cats with candy. Yeah, lots of different things here. Things I've never quite seen before. Like pillows. Oh, they have pillows, you know, just in case, you know, some folks travel. Lots of different things. What is this box here? Not sure what this is. Eggs? I think these are eggs. There's a symbol here. Eggs. But I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure what that box is. Crispy Choco Tub? Like, maybe this is like a cereal? Wow. Yeah, lots of different items here. Well, I'm gonna go figure out this eating thing. Well, let me see. Wait, I want to see what this is. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. Looks like bacon or beef jerky. What is that? Well, there's a pig over here, so maybe this is a pig related snack or pork related snack. Well, I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna eat, and then I guess I'll be on the bus. Well, it's been a few hours later, and we're getting a little bit close to Chiang Mai. I think we're about an hour away. But overall, the bus has been very nice. I'm very impressed. We had a quick stop, and then we got back onto the road. There's only been one stop to get off, and that was during the lunch meal. And one of the things I didn't say about this, and one of the things that I didn't mention, was that this bus in particular, has a toilet. So there is a toilet seat in the back. I haven't really checked it out, so I'm not sure if it's in good condition or bad condition. So not really sure. Not sure what to say, but overall the bus is very comfortable, very, yeah, just very quiet too. The only time that it got a little bit loud was before the lunch break. The driver, or the, yeah, the driver put some dubstep music. I think that was just to wake us up a little bit, but it was only like 2 minutes, and then everybody got off and went to lunch. But yeah, overall, very, very comfortable. No issues. No, nothing. It's just been like a regular, normal bus ride. And one of the things I've noticed about the landscape here is that the roads are very well maintained. There aren't any like bumps or potholes or anything like that. It's just been a very clear pathway. There hasn't been nothing out of the ordinary. It's been a long drive. That's about it. There's nothing else I can say. Um, yeah, that's just a very nice, calm, and regular long drive. And honestly, this area here, as I'm on the road, or as I'm on this bus, this road reminds me a little bit of, or this kind of panorama reminds me a little bit of upstate New York. There's a lot of trees and a little bit of a mountainside, I guess you could say, and a little bit of a mountainside here. But yeah, I've seen a lot of buses on and off. Just, yeah. And there, and another thing that I will say is that there have been some folks who have deboarded. So we did stop at some places, but it wasn't like a full stop. It was just like 1 minute, like a 1 minute stop to onboard and offboard some folks. So some folks got on and some folks got off. Some folks got on and some folks got off. But it really hasn't been much. At the most, it's been like 6 people in total, with myself included. So the bus is very quiet, and there just isn't many people here. It feels a little bit like so there isn't any Wi-Fi, or there aren't any. One of the things is that there isn't any Wi-Fi on the bus, but there is a screen here where one can watch entertainment or movies. But yeah, just a regular, normal, casual ride. Nothing too out of the ordinary. So it's been good so far. So I guess soon, and looks like it's getting dark, so soon we will be arriving to Chiang Mai. I've arrived to the station here in Chiang Mai, and the bus was there, and it just took off so quickly. I think it was gone. I think it stopped for 3 minutes. We unloaded. It was only like 5 of us, and that bus rushed out of here. I think the bus here is really fast. So I took off at 10:20. That's when the bus picked me up at that little station. And then it's currently now, I think it's around 7:23. The ticket said we would arrive at 8:20, but I think that bus was just going really fast. And yeah, wow, I'm surprised at how quickly it went. And so the total trip was about, I'll say 9 hours or so. Yeah, 9 hours. Probably 8 hours if subtracting the lunch hour. But, and even lunch was maybe like 35 minutes or so. But wow, overall, very nice trip. Overall, the trip was very nice, just very uneventful, just like any regular. Just, yeah, I think it was such a good trip. Nothing to complain, nothing of that nature. But one very minor thing I will say is that the bus was really cold. My gosh, he had the AC turned up all the way up. The good thing is I was able to move the AC duct, or the little area, or the little turn thing. So But yeah, overall it was really cold, but I mean, it's better than hot, right? But I did have my hoodie, so thank goodness I brought my hoodie. But now I'm gonna go look for a place to stay. Not sure where, but I will go find that out. And here's another bus coming. Wow, looks like these buses are just really nice overall, but let's see where I end up tonight.